I have a whole stack for March Mystery Madness. Hey there, it's Mitzi. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about the books that I plan on reading for March Mystery Madness. And this is one of those readathons that I always participate in because I love it so much. This is a month-long reading of mysteries. And if you read one mystery, you have participated. There are a lot of hosts, so I will link everyone below as well as the prompts because there are some prompts for this too. And the theme is to the nines, and so there are 9 prompts, and that is a lot of prompts, and I might be able to make some work for several books. I'm not sure, but I'm not really worried about the prompts. If they work, they do. There are a couple of prompts that I really want to make sure I get to, but the rest I'm not worried about. But the prompts are, and I'm going to look on my laptop to make sure I don't miss any. The first one is dress to the nines, and this means formal clothes on the cover. And I did have a couple of these on my shelf, so I thought I would try one of these. The first is Footsteps in the Dark by Georgette Hare, and he is wearing a tuxedo and she's wearing a beautiful dress. So I thought I would try this one for Dress to the Nines, which is the first prompt, because I haven't read any Georgette Hare. I have several of her romance novels as well as several of her mysteries, but I've never tried any. So this is my opportunity to read one of Georgette Hare's mysteries. And then I also had this, this is one of those Judy Bolton mysteries, and this one's called The Yellow Phantom. I've never read a Judy Bolton mystery, but this again is an opportunity because she looks like she's wearing a beautiful nice dress on the front of this one, so I thought it would count. But this one's called The Yellow Phantom, and on the back is a list of Nancy Drew books. Is that not the cutest thing? These old mystery series always would try to get you to get hooked on another series, and they would put them on the back, and I just love these old vintage copies. But I haven't read a Judy Bolton, so I thought this would be a good opportunity for that. So I do have those 2 that would fulfill the first prompt. The second prompt is 999, which I think is like 911 for America. That is the British emergency number, I think. So 999, read a British mystery. For this one, I'm going to read an Agatha Christie. I don't know which one yet, but I will read an Agatha Christie. And I have tons to choose from on my shelf, but I couldn't decide. So I'm going to pick an Agatha Christie for the British mystery. Then for 3, 9 Lives, and that one is a cat on the cover. And I have one, and I was excited that this had a cat on the cover because I really want to get to this series. This is the first in a series called Elementary She Read, and the series is a Sherlock Holmes bookshop mystery. I just love the sound of that. So there is a cat on the cover of this one, and I think that this is the first one in the series. Isn't that a beautiful book? It's by Vicki Delaney, and I'm excited to get to this one. I think I have several in the series that I've picked up at, thrift stores and library sales. So I need to go ahead and get started. Let me know if you've read this series. The next one is 911, which is in the U.S., that is our emergency number, and it's for a first responder story like a firefighter or an EMT. I don't have anything for that, or I don't think I do. If you know of a book that I have mentioned that's on my shelf that would work for that, let me know. Or if you know one that you could recommend, I might not get to it during March Mystery Madness, but I can put it on my TBR, so let me know that. And then the next one is number 5. The 5th prompt is one for Janelle. Janelle was one of the hosts for the March Mystery Madness. She loved mysteries, and she passed away, and so we want to honor her with a prompt. And so for that one, read a book for Janelle, one of her favorites, one she mentioned, one from one of her videos. And so immediately I thought of this book because the only reason I picked this book up was because Janelle had recommended it to me. So this is called The Decagon House Murders, and it says it's the Japanese cult classic mystery by Yukito Ayatsuji. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name of the author, but this is supposed to be sort of a spin on And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. And, well, that's what Janelle told me, that this was kind of another version of And Then There Were None. And so, of course, I wanted to read it because And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie is my favorite mystery of all time. So that intrigued me. So this has been on my shelf ever since she told me. I immediately ordered it, but I've never read it. So this will be my read for the prompt for number 5, one for Janelle. Then number 6 is 9 Patch, a quilt on the cover. Well, I have recently picked up these 2 books, Squared Away, and there are quilts on the cover. And then Secret in the Stitches, and there are quilts on the cover of that one too. And I've also ordered the first book in the series. I got it from eBay. I picked it up from eBay because I do want to read this series, and I don't know if I need to read them in order. I don't think I do, because I think Elizabeth over at Elizabeth Loves Books said that you don't necessarily have to read these in order, because I think they're written by different authors. But anyway, this is a series called The Patchwork Mysteries. It sounds super cozy, right up my alley. And of course I loved the covers because I love quilts. So I thought this would be a fun one to try. And again, I've just recently picked these up at I think a library sale. And so I thought that I would just read one of these for that prompt. But I have ordered the first one, and if it comes in time, I'll start with it just in case and see how it goes. If not, I'll just read one of these. And then that's number 6. Number 7 is 9 in the title or on the cover, and I don't have one for that. Number 8 is 9th in the series. I might be able to find like a 9th in one of the Agatha Christie series. I'm not sure. Or 9th in one of my other mystery series that I'm working on. And then the last prompt, number 9, is any other 9. Any tie-in with 9. Maybe page count, year published, number of chapters, etc. So that's going to take a little more digging, but I may be able to do that. Again, I have this whole stack of books already, so I don't know that I'll get to those anyway. As long as I read a mystery, I'm in. But I do want to try to get as many mysteries read off of my shelf already that I already own. So let me know if you're participating in March Mystery Madness. Make sure you go over and visit some of these other, the host for March Mystery Madness, some of their videos and their announcements. They always have great suggestions. The great thing about March Mystery Madness is there's so many different hosts that read so many different kinds of mysteries. So you will get a broad range of different kinds of mysteries. If you like, more of the tension, suspenseful kind of mystery, or if you like the super cozy, like the quilt mysteries, there's different readers for all kinds. So make sure you go over and check out some of those videos, especially during March Mystery Madness. I'm sure they'll be putting up lots of other videos and suggestions along the way. So let me know if you've read any of these and if you're participating in March Mystery Madness. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.